Guys, Michael Edward with True Trading Group. January 10th, 35% total gains on 2 trades and 2 new lessons that I want to talk to you guys about that we can learn from each one of these trades. So I'll just jump right into it here, guys, and I'm going to start with my first trade of the day in GENE that resulted in a 23% gain. The lesson with GENE is don't give up on a trade idea too soon. Okay, GENE was on my watch list for a possible continuation move yesterday. I didn't get that continuation move yesterday, but the chart setup was still intact and was still there. So I kept GENE on my watch list today, and I got that trigger today. So it was a great trade idea, but I was just a day early. And sometimes stocks need a little bit more time to consolidate or work themselves out or gain strength and gain that momentum. So just because you have an idea, a trade idea that doesn't work out today, or maybe it doesn't work out tomorrow, keep that stock on your watch list. Don't give up on the setup. Believe in yourself and have the self-confidence that you know what you're looking at. You see the setup, so that you can pounce on it when the opportunity presents itself. And that's what happened with me in this GENE today. And I was able to pull out a 23% gain to start my day first thing in the morning. I'll take it to the charts. Let's start with the daily chart. Okay, here's a daily chart on GENE. Nice little golden cross pattern forming here on the daily chart. 50-day crossing over the 200-day. Bullish sign, possible trigger for the trade. What I liked about the stock yesterday, here's yesterday. That's yesterday. When the stock was gapping up pre-market, okay, I saw the golden cross pattern, and then I really liked the fact that the stock was gapping above this little minor resistance pivot area around $1.35. Okay, you can see it's this high right here, these highs right here, and the stock was gapping above that area. Okay, the next resistance point was going to be all the way up here around $1.75, $1.80, and that would have been a really nice trade from that $1.40, $1.45 up to that area, and that's a move that I was looking for yesterday. I was looking for that continuation move on that gap up. Now let me take you back to the intraday chart, and I'll show you what GENE did on that day. Okay, let me pan over. Here's GENE on that day. This is yesterday's action. You see the stock gapped up, pulled in, held support, and then put in a double top high yesterday. This is important, and I'm going to get to this in a second. You see the stock put in a double top high at $1.53. But when you look at where the stock found support, the low of the day is $1.35. Let's go back to the daily chart. Look at that $1.35. So that previous pivot resistance area at $1.35 that I said the stock was gapping above, that's why it was on my watch list yesterday, it held that low, and that previous resistance point is now support. As you can see right here, the stock putting in a nice hammer tail, finding support at that previous resistance level, and then bouncing off it nicely into the close. Okay, a nice little increase in volume as well. All right, so the idea was there. The timing was just off. I was off by a day. Okay, I did not get that move yesterday, but I kept GENE firmly on my watch list. And today, let's pan back out, I got an explosive move in GENE. Look at that move. Okay, and the reason why I got long this GENE, I'll take you to my trade announcements and show you. Here's my trade announcements that get posted live in chat every day, guys. 9:52 a.m. long GENE $1.55. Okay, let's go back to the chart. This double top high that the stock put in yesterday gave us a really great buying area and a pivot area that we could get long as the stock busts through that high of the day when you see that double top resistance that got put in. Okay, so now the stock held support at that previous resistance area at $1.35 that I just went over on the daily. Now we have this $1.53 area where there's a double top resistance from the day before. That's an area that we can get long as a stock breaks through that area today. And surely enough, at 9:52, I got long right here at $1.55, and the stock just exploded as it broke through yesterday's high. Take it back to my trade announcements. Took some profit 7 minutes into my trade for a 9% gain. I don't know why this posted twice. It's the same trade announcement, guys. It's like a duplicate. I don't know why I posted twice. It's the same. That's the same alert. And then 10:02, 3 minutes later, I sold $1.90 for a 23% gain, and I said I was still holding a small piece in case I got continuation. But the stock ended up pulling back in. But I sold the bulk of my position at $1.90 for a solid 23% gain, and it's because I didn't give up on my trade idea. Okay, so just because a trade does not work out the day that you're looking at it, don't forget about it. Remember the setup. Keep it on your watch list so when the opportunity presents itself, you can go after it. Okay, analyze the trade setup as it builds, because that $1.53 area that I bought through today didn't exist yesterday. Okay, but as you get more data and you get more information, the stock trades more and puts in different levels, you can adjust your game plan as you go. And that $1.53 gave me a really great area that I can buy through. It's exactly what I did today, and it netted me a 23% gain on the bulk of my position. It was an awesome trade, and that's the lesson I want you to take away from GENE. Next, LEDS. Crazy day for this stock today. Crazy day for this stock today. What I want to talk about with this LEDS, the lesson to be learned is to not give up on strong stocks. What do I mean by that? If you miss a move in a stock and it just runs and it just explodes in the morning and you miss it, don't get angry. Don't get frustrated. Stay focused and look for another opportunity, because if a stock is truly strong in the morning, you usually, not all the time, because sometimes stocks will break down during the day, but usually you'll get another opportunity. You'll get another move in the stock. And this LEDS is a perfect example of that. Do not give up on strong stocks just because you missed the first move, or maybe you missed the second move. Because if a stock is truly strong, you'll get multiple moves and multiple opportunities throughout the day. And I was able to add another 12% gain to my day in this LEDS, and I missed the entire first move. I missed this entire move. This is over 100% gain, guys, in less than an hour, and I missed that entire move. It would have been very easy for me to kick and scream, get upset, and say, oh man, I missed it, and be frustrated and get aggravated that I missed such a big opportunity. And if I did that, I would have not looked at LEDS. I wouldn't have focused on the chart pattern that was developing right before my eyes during lunchtime. That provided me a great trade opportunity, and I would have missed out on it. Okay, let me take you to the charts. You can see this LEDS small float, guys, held above this VWAP all morning. This was incredible. This orange line on my screen is the VWAP, and you can see how the stock just hugged this VWAP all morning as it just continued to push. Okay, look at how it just held that support in here. Once the stock got up into this area and started to flag and gave you a little bit of a consolidation, I tried to get long back in front of that VWAP. I tried to get long right here. I did not get filled. I thought the stock was going to pull back in and test that VWAP again, and I had an order down in there to get a fill to see if that VWAP was still in fact support and try to catch this move, but I didn't get filled. The stock jumped me, and my order never got executed, and the stock took off without me, and I was very annoyed. Okay, I tried to, we're talking about me trying to buy this thing down to like 520, 525, and then the stock explodes up to $8, and I didn't get the fill. If I did, I would have made an even greater trade, an even higher percentage on the trade, but I didn't. Okay, I missed the trade. But that move was a sign to me of how strong this LEDS really was. All right, so I didn't give up on it. I thought, okay, well, maybe the stock would give me another opportunity later in the day. And then what I started to realize was that previous high, you can see right here, started acting as support. You can see the stock pulled in, found support, and immediately bounced off of that support level. The way that this stock bounced off that support level, see how it came down, touched the support, and then shot all the way back up? It didn't just come down and just kind of sit here. The way it bounced off that support area real strong like that was a sign to me that that is a support level that is firmly intact for the moment, and it's a safe area that I can look to get long. So once the stock pulled back down and tested that support level once again, I got long. I'll show you my trade announcement. Here it is at 1:16 p.m. long tier 1 LEDS at 650. Tier 1's a starter feeler position for me, guys, and then I will add to the position if something changes or I get some kind of confirmation that what I'm looking at is confirmed and is right. So here's where I got long, $6.50, using this support level as my stop loss. You can see all throughout lunchtime the stock held above that previous high. You can draw a nice little downtrend resistance line as the stock makes lower highs, and then boom. Right here at 2:30, when stocks start to get their volume back, you see a slight increase in volume, and the stock takes off and makes a move all the way up to 750. Here you guys can see, took some profit at 7:30 for a 12% gain, and then a final take profit at $7 for an 8% gain on that chunk of my position. Okay, so here were my take profits. Up here at 7:30, and then right here at $7. Okay, it was a really nice little trade to add to an already really nice green day that I had going from the morning, and it's really the lesson I want you to take away from this LEDS. It's not just the chart pattern, it's not just the stock holding above that previous morning high all throughout lunchtime, which is what you want to see strong stocks do, but it's don't give up on a strong stock. Just because you miss a move in the morning, stick with it. Okay, see how the stock's reacting. See how it's trading during lunchtime. See, is it holding above VWAP? Is it holding above the previous morning high? Is it holding above the 38.2 Fibonacci level? Okay, because it could present you with another opportunity in the afternoon. And usually that opportunity in the afternoon may not carry the same amount of reward, but it will carry less risk. So I was taking on less risk on this trade setup than I was on that one in the morning. It doesn't necessarily happen like that all the time, guys. That was just the situation with LEDS, but really I was trying to take away is not to give up on strong stocks. Okay, if you miss a move, don't worry about it. Let it go. There's going to be more. Okay, don't feel like it's like the only move of the day is this one move, and if you miss it, you're going to miss out on opportunity for the whole day. Okay, opportunity is endless out there in the markets, especially in the bull market that we're in right now. There's a lot of action, a lot of volatility, a lot of opportunity, so don't give up on strong stocks if you miss that first move. See you guys in chat.